Yes, I am.
We're going to call this meeting order. Start roll call.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Here.
Alderman Williams.
Here.
Alderwoman Melton.
Here.
Alderman Robinson.
Here.
Alderwoman Wilkins.
Here.
Alderwoman Artis.
Here.
Alderwoman Carter.
Here.
Alderman Holt. We have quorum.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we entertain a motion to adopt the agenda. Motion by Alderman Williams, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Artis. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Item E, looking for approval minutes for February 10th regular session. Motion made by Alderman Williams, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Carter. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Looking for approval of warrants, February and March, amount of $411,362.86. Motion made by Alderman Robinson, a second. Second by Alderman Williams, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. We go to the mayor report. I have a few items, but I'll be trying to be brief with them. February 11th, I attended the Co-op Neighborhood Watch Party that was held at Beyond Housing. Very nice event. Residents showed up. Dellwood had the biggest numbers and a great event by Co-op, which you do annually. February 13th, I met with individuals from Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and they're really gearing toward trying to get more mentors in North County, particularly in the zip code of 6136. Myself, I've signed up to be a Big Brother, because if I don't have other stuff to do. But I did do that, and they're having a big push to find folks in the zip code of 6136 and 6135 to match them with some of their people that we have ready to go. On February 13th, I met with the governor, Mike Kehoe, who actually came to my full-time job, which is Boys and Girls Club, and he visited there while he was in town, and we did talk about a few things about Dellwood, things of that sort. So we had a little brief discussion about his priorities and what he wants to do for this area. February 20th, I attended the Big Brothers, actually Big Sisters information event. It was held at the library next door to the park. Not sure what the name of the library is, but it was a nice event to kind of introduce people to what Big Brothers and Big Sisters does as an organization, and still trying to recruit members as well to partner with their young people that they have. On February 22nd, I attended our first Dellwood customer service training, which we did with our staff here. It was held at the R&R complex in the Employees St. Louis building. Very, very nice training for our staff, and our entire staff, including rec center staff, did attend, and it was got some great information there, and our staff really did a great job of participating. On February 24th, I attended the Metro Market, which is the mobile market. It came to the Urban League Senior Center on February 24th. Had a great turnout. Not only did we have a lot of residents from the building there, we had a lot of residents from the community that came out as well and participated. So they were very impressed to the point to where I'll see if they have another report later on to talk about that. February 26th, I had a meeting with the Urban League about having a job fair. I think on April 9th, they're going to be having a job fair at our rec center. Plans are still being finalized, but they're going to have a big job fair on April the 9th at our rec center. More details to come. On February 26th, I attended a meeting at the Riverview Gardens School District headquarters. They kind of reconstituted their community committee group that they have, which is made up of administrators, some teachers, and some community leaders. And we met on February 26th. There should be an ongoing meeting to talk about what's going on with the district. If you have not heard, the district is proposing to cut almost 100 staff due to budget cuts. And so you might hear some more information about that, as well as Ferguson Florissant has issues as well. They're making some cuts as well. They have a $7 million amount they're trying to make up for. So you'll be hearing more about that. March 3rd, I had a meeting with the Metro Market, again, to solidify a Dellwood stop. So they will be coming to the Dellwood Recreation Center starting on April 22nd. It'll be every other week for 15 weeks. And it'll be 10 to 12, starting April 22nd, 10 to 12 at the rec center. The mobile Metro Market will be coming to Dellwood Rec Center. A while ago, we had a stop. Years ago, we had a stop up there, and then those stops had to be funded. And so those stops are not automatic, so they found some funding. And then, again, we were impressed by the event that we had at the senior center. So because of that, they went and found some other funding to make sure we have a permanent stop. So we will have a stop for 15 weeks. Also on March 4th, I attended the neighborhood watch meeting, which was moved to, for last month, moved to the Urban League Senior Center. Great turnout, particularly from the residents that lived in the senior building. So Lieutenant Council will talk more about that, but that meeting was on March 4th. On March the 5th, I attended the meeting at the North County Fire District in Bell Fountain, and we're working with other local officials to have a safety event at the high school, Riverview High School, to teach students how to do first aid, CPR, AED, all that kind of thing. So we kind of met together, met with the fire departments, and our fire department will be involved as well, Metro North and North County Fire District, and they're going to work together to provide training for the students at Riverview Gardens. Yeah. What?
Is it all schools or they select?
They're selecting like about 300 students. Yeah, the principal is selecting them. So, and it was brought, this is the idea of all the women in Bell Fountain that she wanted to kind of, get it going. So we all met and just trying to finalize it. So, yeah, the principal's on board. So the principal was at the meeting as well. So he said about 300 students will participate. On March 6th, I attended the funeral of Miss Shirley Carruthers, a longtime Dellwood resident, longtime resident of Ward 1 on Eastdale, very active community member, had a long illness, again, longtime Dellwood resident, and I attended on March 6th. They were very pleased that the city was represented for those services. And on March 8th, this past Saturday, I met with, there's a new charter school that's going to be trying to come to the district. And we met at Lewis and Clark Library with the individuals trying to start the school. It's going to call North County Innovation Center is the name of the charter school, proposed to open in 2026. And they're still in the early stages, but they have started the process, the application process to become a charter school. So they don't have a location yet. They're working on several locations, but there's a big push and they have a lot of support. And I just went to meet to see where they at with that. And they will definitely update us more as we get closer to that. Also on April 21st, there's going to be a grand opening at 10044 West Florissant. Associated Bank will be opening on April 21st. Grand opening is 10 a.m. for those who like to attend. That is the plaza up there in the old Save-A-Lot Plaza. As you know, they have new ownership, and he's really working to renovate the entire plaza. So this is one of the first grand openings that's going to take place over there. Again, it's April 21st, 10 a.m., 10044 West Florissant. That concludes my report. If there are any board announcements.
Mr. Chairman,
Alderwoman Johnson.
I was just wondering, how will the opening of that charter school affect our Riverview Gardens and Forest and Ferguson districts?
Well, it's going to sit in the Riverview district. It can't sit. It it can't be in the Ferguson Florissant School District because Ferguson Florissant is accredited. So by law, it has to be in the Riverview District. It will affect the district in the sense that any of those kids that go there, of course, the money follows them to that school. So obviously Riverview is not for it. They're, they're kind of fighting against it. But Riverview is in a position where they're talking about closing the school. It's a school, a elementary school. Yeah, so that's on the table now as we speak. So, it will affect the district as far as money coming from the state. So, but she's gonna have a lot of engagement. That was the second town hall she had. I will invite her to the meeting, so she can give a report to you all, to let you know, but they're moving forward. They have a board in place. They have, they're moving forward.
Okay, I don't quite understand like how the charter schools are developed. You say they have a board in place. How does that, like, who are they? How does that come about? I don't know, I don't know that the makings and the process of that.
Well, I'll have her come here to the board and.
Okay, I have a billion questions.
Absolutely.
Now. I had no idea.
And she's very transparent. She's very transparent. She's very transparent. And she wants to engage in the community, so she's not hiding from tough questions.
Right.
She's not. This is her second town hall. She had the first one at Glasgow Village area. This one was at Lewis and Clark. But she's trying to she's getting the word out. So I will invite her to be.
Yeah, I'm just not that knowledgeable about charter schools at all to be able to answer questions if I was asked anything.
Yeah, I pressed them on at that meeting. I did press them on what are the academic advantages.
Right.
They couldn't tell me, because the difference between charter and public, and so they kind of struggled with that answer. But people review want a option. That's decided, that's what we got into. People want an option. And so she's probably going to be successful as far as enrollment once it opens. There's no doubt about that.
I imagine so.
Yeah. So I think she's very confident in that. But as elected officials, we need to hold them to the fire when it comes to accountability. Because that's why I asked her how is better academically for our children. And there's no difference in why support. So they struggle with that question. So I will invite her to our next meeting in April and have her give a presentation. She has a whole PowerPoint thing that she has. She can answer any questions that you all may have. Yeah. But it's proposed in 2026. So it's not the school year coming up, school year after that. Mm-hmm. So, but they're moving all over the Carter.
Are they seeking tax credits at all for the funding of the school?
I don't think so.
Or anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, with that, type of taxes show how they're going to benefit the community.
Yeah, charter schools operate totally different. That's one of the complaints. They don't have the same standards as public schools do. But again, she has not been approved. So let me say that she's not approved, but she is moving forward. She's in the process, and she's she's got it out there. Everybody knows about it. Riverview knows about it. It's moving forward. She's probably gonna have some support. So we'll get her here, ask her all the tough questions, and go from there. Okay, she'll be like, we'll try our April meeting. Any board announcements? If not, go to Terry Wilson.
Good evening, Mayor and Board and residents of Dellwood. It's good to be here. Code enforcement inspections. I try to give you all a brief update on it. It was 16 inspections in February. 2 homes were actually sold for purchase, not rental properties. They're sold for purchase. 103 Trash and 235 North Dellwood. And just to point out, like when these houses sell like that, it makes sure it takes our value up as well. They sell it for decent prices. I'll get the numbers on that, but they sell it for decent prices. We answered 20 residential calls. 12 tickets and 4 warnings were given due to those 20 calls that were called out. The mayor touched on the staff professional development day. It was a wonderful day. I will tell you all that. You all, like the staff, were very engaged. Some things came out that we could work on. Some things came out that we're already doing good at. But you know, we're holding them to a higher standard because we're doing trainings and we're doing things like that, put them in place and stuff like that. But it was great feedback. The staff was rejuvenated from it. They appreciated us even investing in them in that manner. March 28th will be Ann's last day here working with us. We did hire her replacement. Her name is Kamita Douglas. She's been for a week. You all will be very impressed with her. She's really hit the ground running, and so you all will be happy with her replacement. But we're working with her to get her up to speed on all the taxes and all those things. But she's pretty much getting a handle on our day-to-day operations. So you all will be very impressed with her. I was very confident with hiring her. Also, just a quick park update. We have purchased new picnic tables. They were in trash cans. Those will arrive early April, so those will be on display. Very sturdy. They're metal. It's gonna give it a really good look, and people will be impressed with that when they're renting our parks. Also, I'll be starting the process of updating our park master plan to identify some additional upgrades and enhancements to our parks. And so I'll be reaching out to the park grant commission to help fund us upgrading that master plan as well. So you all be hearing more about that down the line. Oh, the park grant committee, the ones who give us the grant for the park grant. So, you know, we get points every time we apply for a park grant. And so we get more points when we actually plan and upgrade our master plan. And so I'm doing that part first so we can come back and ask for some more money to do some bigger things in our parks. Also, the Dellwood park sign that was destroyed by somebody ran into it or something like that. So we got that cleaned up. And we will be having it repaired in the next few weeks. So you won't even notice that it was gone. Also, the mayor mentioned the grand opening about the bank, but also on the 29th, R&R Marketplace, they're going to be hosting their community spring fest from 11 to 3. And the city of Dellwood will have a table. Myself and the rec director will be manning the table, giving out information, doing some recruitment for memberships and all our programs that we have at the Recreation Center. And with that being said, I'll open up for any questions, but that's my report, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Lieutenant Thompson, please, active report.
Good evening, everyone. Excuse me. Okay, for the month of February, we had 29 alarm calls, 5 assaults, 8 accidental injuries, 3 arrests, 19 auto accidents, 13 check the welfares, 5 disturbance, 8 stolen vehicles, 4 larceny reports, 1 missing juvenile, 3 open doors, 1 ordinance violation, 3 property damage reports, 38 sick cases, 7 suspicious persons, 2 calls for shots heard, 13 suspicious vehicles, 346 traffic violations, and 12 parking violations were written, 6 911 hang-up calls. Anybody have any questions?
Neighborhood Watch.
Neighborhood Watch, as the mayor said, it was held at the senior building, and it was a nice turnout. You know, you had the regular Neighborhood Watch people come, and I say about a third of the residents, about 12, like 20, 26 or something like 20, huh? 18. Okay, 18 residents come down, and the word spread, and they talked to the mayor and the manager, so they want to do their own little thing. So the mayor gonna be working on something with them. So we have a monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly meeting with them to talk about, you know, their issues, their problems that they deal with within their community.
All right, any questions, Lieutenant? Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Kevin Williams is not here. He's attending a meeting on behalf of the rec center tonight, so, Mr. Wilson has a quick report from him.
Yes, sir. Rec Center, we had 22 new memberships in the month of February. We're averaging a little over 35 people per day. Kevin announced that this is the 4th month in a row that daily attendance has increased. Monthly revenue was $65.84. In the first 2 months of 2025, the Rec Center has generated $12,550. Also, they hosted their first paint and sip on the 15th. Upcoming, they have free chess lessons starting this Thursday, March 13th. Kevin said he's going to email everyone the flyer. Also, our second annual kite flight will be held in Dellwood Park this Saturday, March 15th from 12 to 4. Kids get free kites and just a day of fun. Also, our North County Midnight Madness basketball will begin playing on the 21st and 28th of March from 7:30 to 11. Also, on the 29th, the Siteman Cancer Center and Washington University will offer mammograms to women aged 40 and over from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. in the Rec Center parking lot. On April 5th at 9 a.m. until 1, the Dellwood Rec Center will host a pickleball mixer with games, prizes, food, and a chance to meet some of St. Louis' finest pickleball players. Speaking of pickleball, we have a Wednesday night beginner session that they just started from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're a beginner pickleballer, come on out. Last but not least, the 40 plus and 50 plus basketball league will still be held on Saturday and Sunday throughout the spring. And remember, Redbird Rookies, the Dellwood Dolphins, and summer camp registration has begun. If anyone needs information, please contact the Rec Center. That's all from Kevin.
All right, thank you. Very busy city.
Ask you a question.
Okay, we can't have questions, we can't have questions from the audience. You do it on public portion. After the meeting. Yeah, I know, yeah. Mary, get them together, Mary. Teach them the rules. You can tell they ain't been here. Okay, we're going to item J, sign permit, looking for motion to approve Associated Bank sign permit for 10044 West Florissant. Motion made by Alderman Williams, there's a second. Second by Alderman Melton, any discussion? Roll call.
Alderman Williams.
Yes.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Yes.
Alderwoman Melton. Alderman Robinson. Alderwoman Wilkins. Alderwoman Artis. Alderwoman Carter. Alderman Holt. Motion passed.
Thank you. That concludes our business portion of our meeting. Now it's public portion. If you have any public comments, please state your name, address, and your public comment.
I'm Eric Apple, and I live at 1512 Keelan Drive. And my question is, the chess lessons, are they just for children or?
No,
they're
for everyone. Anyone that wants chess lessons.
Okay, I do.
Oh, good.
It's your first comment. I like that.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Grandma
evening.
Mahoney, 50 South Florida. First of all, I want to talk about the positive stuff. Mayor Jones, the seniors at the Urban League, they are really pleased with you guys' leadership. I was over there when they had the fresh fruit and the vegetables and stuff, and it's not many municipalities that do things like that for their seniors. So they're really pleased. You're always doing something for them. And I told them I would be here tonight, and they told me to give you a big thank you. The other thing that's not so positive is on February the 20th, and my good friend back there didn't mention larceny. But anyway, I had 2 items taken from my mailbox, 2 packages. One was from Macy's and one was from Amazon. And the only reason why I knew, because I have informed delivery by USPS. It lets me know when they're coming. It even gives me a picture sometimes, especially Macy's. So anyway, I didn't get my call to post office, and they said the carrier said you put them in there. So I double checked, and not only do we have a Ring camera, my husband has another system in the basement. And so he went through it, and just like some men, he didn't see anything. I went down there and I came backwards. And I actually saw this red vehicle come down my street, make a U-turn in front of my house. They didn't go down to the cul-de-sac, they made a U-turn. Backed up, went to my mailbox, and took 2 items out. This was 40 minutes after the mailman had ran. I contacted I called the police, made a report, went to the post office, did a report, also called the postal inspectors. Well, they done just cut that off. No one calls you back. All you do is a report. You call and make a verbal report, nothing happens. So anyway, I want to thank the mayor because I did call him and it was on a Sunday. But when you get to my age at 68, some things you have to get off your mind really quick. So the mayor said, well, let me, because they have a camera right outside. It looks right down my street. So they would have been able to get the license plate from the back, if not the front coming out. Well, unfortunately, Terry was unable to assist me. I guess he had other things going on. He was unable to assist me. Meanwhile, I did Macy's replace my package and so did Amazon. But when I spoke to the replacement carrier, because the regular carrier was on FMLA, he said, Miss Mahoney, you're not the only one that happened to. So it may have happened to me, but if you live in Dellwood, it can happen to you too. And I would just think that we should do what we need to protect each other. When there was an incident on my street, I gave my footage and it helped them. So all I'm asking is when it happens to me, I expect the same thing. So that's all I have to say. But if you don't have informed delivery by the USPS, I have a thing where you can log in. So I was able to look, I got all my mail. The only thing I didn't get was my package. So it's good to have. Thank you for
All
your
right,
time.
thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comments?
Trina Clark, 71 South Florida. At number 9, I think it is. They had an open house, so I stopped to see what was done in the house. And the real estate agent said somebody came and stole the stove and refrigerator the day before the open house. The people who live across the street swore that they didn't see anything on their ring camera. They have one over the garage, which sees everything, and a doorbell camera, and they refused to help. They told them, we didn't see anything. It's just wrong.
All right. Any other comments? If not, enter a motion to adjourn. Motion by Alderman Johnson, is there a second? Second by Alderman Melton. Alderman Melton. Any discussion? All in favor, somebody saying aye? Aye. Opposed, same sign. Be adjourned. Oh, shoot. Well.